Hi everyone and welcome back to another Connolly build, and it's gonna be part 6. Before I get to the build, two important things I want to talk about. First thing first, thank you so much for the 2000 sub, it's amazing, and I know it took me 2 years to hit 2k, but that's not really important to me. I only care about creating a really awesome community on this channel and releasing good videos for you guys to enjoy. And these last few months things have been going really great for the channel. My view per sub is really high, which is amazing for such a small channel. Anyway, next thing, which is actually related to this video, I want to thank you all again for all the amazing comments and the feedbacks on the last build video. So in that video I wasn't sure if I should go for closed hangar or open hangar design, so I decided to leave it to you guys, and 90% of the comments went for open hangar design, but there were a few comments here and there that went a little bit more into detail and gave me better ideas for the design. So here's the plan: open hangar design with 8 small hangars on the left and the right side of the hangar for drones and small fighters or small private vessels or even rovers. Then 8 medium-sized landing pads on top of the hangars, and then 2 or maybe 4 larger landing pads at the back. I think I might be able to stack them on top of each other. I guess we just have to wait and see how the build goes. And of course 2 extra large landing pads in the middle for basically large ships. Now let's talk about the plans for this video. First thing first, we need a proper way to be able to get into the nacelle, so I started working on that immediately and ended up changing the entrance many times. Next, mass transit airlock. Not sure if that even is a thing to say, it's the right thing to say. Anyway, this ship is going to have multiple airlocks to access cities' different levels, and yes, as I've mentioned in my previous videos, the city is going to have 3 different levels. And I think I'm going to turn the top of the ship to landing pads, so those filthy rich people won't have to use the main hangar to get to their penthouses on top of the glass dome. For the large airlocks, I went through a few different designs until I settled with this one. I've also tried to keep the ship language design, which is glasswork everywhere in the ship, and also ended up using glass in here as well, so now people can check out the city while they are waiting for the airlock to cycle. I think one of the hardest challenge on this ship is going to be separating the hangar from the rest of the interior, and also find a way and a good place to build a command center like a CIC or bridge, somewhere to basically be able to control the ship. While I was working on the airlock room, I decided to set up a security checkpoint, probably going to add some blue like corner light to add some effects. Also, to prevent disasters, decided to add hangar gates to be able to completely block off the airlock exits, or like exits, yeah. Alright, let's start with the hangars, shall we? So 4 hangar gates, which means 10 by 5 if I'm not mistaken meters. Well, that's not good enough, so I added 4 more on top of those that are on the bottom, so which means 10 by 10. That's the entryway for the hangars right now in terms of width and height. And now I am able to extend the width 1 more block, which is, in my opinion, is both a good thing and a necessary thing to do, but that's going to be for the next episode since I ran into some problem with the hangars anyway. Also, here is a quick look at what kind and what size of a ship I can fit inside these hangars. Yep, quite small, so mainly small fighters and drones. I can also fit rovers in these two. At the end of the video I'm gonna show you guys. Now unfortunately I wasn't able to finish the hangars. Why is that? Well, actually I think I mentioned that. Well, as I said, I was really confused on how to isolate each hangars from each other. There is no need to make the hangar airtight, so for now I'm just going to ignore. Just ignore all of those doors. But yeah, I tried catwalks, not bad. Tried glass, not bad again. But I decided to just stop working on the hangars for now until I widen the entrance. Then I'll go back and finish the job. And oh yeah, probably have to rework the pads or the blast door floors for the hangars. Okay, so let's go up and start working on the medium size landing pads, which was quite straightforward to set up. And if I'm not mistaken, the landing pads should be 20 meters by 17.5 meters in terms of dimensions. And to prevent thrusters damaging the landing pads too much, I went with blast doors, and at some point I have to paint them, probably black and orange. Anyway, the first landing pad and the first hangar on each side is going to be repair bay with 4 welders on the floor and basically on the roof for the hangars. And at the back and in the middle of the pads we have our connectors for like refueling and moving cargo and stuff like that. Funny how that random pipe on the hangar exterior came in handy. It was a really random thing that I just put there last episode. And let's not forget about all those LCDs to showcase each landing pad's number. I just realized something horrifying. Grouping all of those hangar gates is going to be a massive pain in the ass. Gee, I think I have to remove all of them and just group them 4 at a time or 5 at a time. And of course the stairs to the ground level. Now, I tried a few ships to see what I can fit on the landing pads, and I was kind of disappointed, to be honest, but it's fine. We still have to make those large and extra large pads in the middle and in the back. I mean, you can technically park double if you want, but yeah, whatever. By the way, this section here, the front part, I will turn it into a traffic control station to sign each ship different pads or hangars. You can't just fly in and land anywhere you want, right? Oh, by the way, here's that rover that I've mentioned a few minutes ago. Anyway, sorry if there wasn't enough progress. I had to do a lot of planning, measuring, and even with all of that, I hit quite a big obstacle with the hangars that I have to solve for the next episode. So again, thank you so much for the 2000 subs, guys. It means a lot to me. If you have liked this video, please consider leaving a like. If you didn't, consider leaving a dislike and let me know how I can improve my videos. Sorry for my bad English, not my main language. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more motivated on these videos. I've seen some comments, people complaining about that. So yeah, and share it with your friends if you find it interesting. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Until the next video, see you guys soon. Stay safe, fly safe. Oh, and make sure to leave comments and let me know your thoughts as well. Anyway, thank you so much. Goodbye.